Hi there, Leah here from Lekela Music, and today I want to suggest 5 ways that you can build a solid practice habit. And don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time visiting the channel. So let's get started. What you do in between lessons or active learning sessions if you're not with a teacher is as important as the lesson itself, and maybe even more so. If you don't practice, you're far more likely to give up because it's progress that keeps us interested, isn't it? Getting that habit established is really key, so here are some tips that are going to help you. Number one, focus on the process, not the goal. I mean, it's important to set yourself a goal. So, for example, you want to learn a certain piece of music or pass an exam. But once you've done that, figure out what you have to do every day to achieve it. So, do you need to practice for 15 minutes or 30 minutes? Or do you need to run through chord drills or work on weak spots? Whatever it is you need to do every day. And then focus on that, not the goal. Setting goals is just an exercise in vanity if you don't also commit to the process. And don't tell anyone about your goals because apparently that makes you less likely to actually work towards them. Number two, anchor your practice time to another established habit. Figure out what time of day suits best to do your practice, and then think about what other things you do every day around that time. So, for example, if you're a morning person, you might decide that you'll do your practice straight after you brush your teeth. If you're in school, you might want to practice just before you start your homework. But decide exactly when and stick to it so it becomes part of your routine and one activity triggers the next. Number three, keep it small and easy. The idea of doing a chunk of practice can seem like just too much on some days, especially as it starts to become more challenging. So it can be easy to procrastinate and end up not practicing at all. So commit to a tiny habit that's as easy as possible to do, like practicing for 1 minute or just playing one scale or one bar of measured music. If you really can't do any more than that today, then you can walk away from the piano with a clear conscience because you've kept your commitment. But 9 times out of 10, once you've done that, you won't mind doing some more and you can end up doing some great practice. The beginning is often the hardest part. Number four, do it every day. So it's easier to do something for a short time every day than it is to remember to do it just on certain days. When you're trying to build a habit, daily engagement is going to establish it faster. By the way, the idea that you can establish any habit by doing it every day for 21 days, that's just nonsense, I'm afraid. The average amount of time researchers found it took to make a habit automatic was anywhere between 18 and 254 days. So be realistic and try to be as consistent as possible with that tiny, tiny habit. Number five, reward yourself. And that could be something as small as ticking a box every day to build a streak, or as big as throwing a celebratory dinner because you passed an exam. But acknowledge your effort and give yourself permission to feel good about it. So those are 5 tips to help you get started. Let me know in the comments if you already use any of those strategies or how you get on with them. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.